I'm Tammy, and welcome to this brief chair yoga sequence to stimulate your lymphatic health. It's designed to move the fluid throughout the body, improving the circulation throughout the lymphatic system in the body, and removing waste, improving nutrient flow to areas of the body, and boosting the immune system. So we'll begin by sitting in a chair, preferably without arms or wheels, and maybe you'll need a pillow or two later. And if you do have lymphedema, this chronic swelling, you will use your garments on during the practice. So let us begin. Finding a comfortable seat. Really feel the floor underneath you. Feel the seat and points of contact. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. We'll use this ocean sounding breath throughout the practice, where you breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And we'll breathe in through the nose again and exhale halfway through, close the mouth, and still feel that ocean sounding breath through the throat. Deep breath in, exhale out. With your hands at your heart center, feel the contact of air on the skin as you notice the ebb and flow of the breath, as you start to lengthen the breath, making that exhale smoother and longer. As we arrive at our practice, as we move the body with intention of improving circulation and lymphatic flow. Take a deep breath in, exhale, drop the head towards the heart. Inhale, lift the gaze, and lift the head. As you stack the vertebra on the spine, exhale, drop the head. Chin slightly tucked towards the throat, and you exhale, drop the head, just let it go. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the head, maybe a little bit at a time. We'll do repetition, so be gentle and move at your own pace. If you ever need to take a break, just pause and rest. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower down. So we get some movement and some stretch in the front and the back of the neck, where a lot of lymph nodes reside there. Exhale, dropping the head towards the heart. And then pause in the neutral position where you're sitting well. As you inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, making yourself feel like you just got a little bit taller in your seat. And you can rest your hands on your lap. As you exhale, turn your head towards the side. Inhale back to center, and then we'll just go to the opposite side. Exhale there. Inhale to center. So a few more times like that, where you're exhaling, inhaling to center, exhaling to twist and turn. Inhale to center, relax the jaw, relax the neck. Inhale to center, exhale to the side. And back to center again. We'll bring one hand up, maybe close to your body at first, and then exhale, bring it down. We'll take one hand at a time as we inhale, lengthen, exhale, lower down, and you can move out or far away from your body. It doesn't have to go straight up in the sky. So inhale, lengthen. As you're able to, you'll reach higher. Inhale. Exhale, lower, and that's okay if you need some assistance of the other arm. That can help you. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. We'll take the other side too. So ready? Inhale, lengthen, reaching, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, and reach. Exhale, lower down. Again, use the other hand for assistance if you need it. Exhale and inhale. Take a few more times like that. As we reach and make some space in the side body and for the breath. And then exhale, lower down. We'll bring hands out in front, bend the elbows as you slide the hands towards the side and front of the neck, as you're massaging all these areas where the lymph nodes reside towards the collarbone. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down by the sides of the neck, slide them towards the collarbone. Pause pause there. And to take a few more times like that. Reach it out and up. Exhale, slide the hands towards the back and sides of the neck till you reach towards the front of the neck, towards the collarbone. Couple more times. Exhale there. Keep breathing, smoothing out all those areas of the neck as you touch those with all parts of the hand and the fingers. Smoothing it out. One more time like that. Exhale. Pause after that. Both hands can come up in like a V shape, and we're going to make a W shape, back and forth like that. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rebend, bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. So getting some space in the side body, bringing some shoulder blade movement and some space for the breath as we improve our lymphatic drainage. And we're going to take 5 quick pranayama or breathing practice here. Well, you'll watch me first. I'm going to do this quickly. 5 quick inhales and exhales through the nose in that same shape of a V to a W. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And then pause. We'll take that. If you tried that with me first, go ahead and pause and relax. And then we'll take 5 smooth or rapid breaths through the nose again. So in that same shape, ready, go. Pause with your hands in the belly, one hand maybe on the chest. You can feel the breath as you take smooth, long belly breaths. As you inhale through the nose again, exhale, feel the ebb and flow, the belly button drive towards the spine. Inhale, the chest rises, the belly expands. Exhale, it deflates and allows it to rest. So inhales are smooth and long exhales. Pause after your exhale. As you exhale all the air that you can do comfortably. Exhale and inhale, smooth, long belly breath as you resume your natural breath. Deep breath here. Bringing the hands down by your sides, you'll reach the arms up and overhead like you're holding a big giant beach ball. You can exhale, bring it to your chest, and that's as far as you go. But inhale, if you have arm lymphedema, you can bring them just towards your chest. If you don't, you're going to twist as well as bringing the arms down below chest level. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the side. You can lower the hands either at chest or to the sides of your chair and your lap. Inhale, back up. As you reach it up to overhead, looking forward, exhale, twist to the side, lower the hands either midway or all the way. You decide. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale here. Exhale to the other side. Lower the hands. Inhale, back up again. Exhale to the center. And exhale as you turn to the side, right? So just like that. Inhale. Exhale to center. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Pause after your exhale. Move with your breath. As we link the movement with our breath, we lower the hands as we need to when we need to pause and rest. If there's any tension in the neck, inhale. One more time like that. Exhale to the side. Inhale and exhale. As you bring the arms up, inhale, exhale to the side. Inhale, back up again. And then back to the center, hands to the heart. Pause after your exhale. We're going to take a cat-cow position where you reach the hands forward and roll back towards your back and your sits bones. And when you're inhaling, you'll slide the hands towards the hips, bend the elbows, lift the heart, chin slightly tucked towards the throat. Exhale, reaching forward to cat pose. Inhale for cow pose, arching the back. Take a few times like that, reaching forward and then sliding the hands towards the hips as you bend the elbows. Exhale for cat, inhale for cow pose. Take a few nice undulating movements of the spine, little wave-like movements. Maybe you get more stretch from the front body to the back body, or your awareness is to that front body and back body as you change shape from the cat pose or the cow pose. And then pause after one more round of that. Settle in with your breath, and we'll take a side angle pose. Now your knees can be at right angles. If it's available to you to straighten your knee, you can be somewhere on the back of the chair or the front of the chair or the corner of the chair where it's comfortable to you. Bring your hands on your hips and then lengthen through the crown of the head. As you shine the heart forward, we can just kind of twist and turn on our mid-back and come to a side angle tilt. Without collapsing on the shorter side, keep the ribs lifted. We're just barely resting the forearm or the hand on the thigh. And then bring the arm overhead. It can be out in front of you at first. Bend the elbow as you make some space between your ear and your shoulder. Then bring your gaze towards your knee or past the knee to the big toe on the floor. Inhale, gaze comes up, the arm can come up. And then we exhale, bend again, and twist the head. Inhale, gaze comes up as the arm comes up. Exhale, gaze comes down as you bend the elbows, bringing the shoulder blade down. Inhale and exhale, moving at your pace of your breath. Take a few times like that. Inhale up, and then exhale, lower down. Coming into warrior two, the hands come out. Bring the palms forward and up at first, relaxing the shoulders. For this warrior two, we're keeping the elbows a little, and the hands a little bit below shoulder level. Bring the hands together in front of you as if you're holding a bow and you're pulling the string of the bow. We're moving with our breath and bringing the hands back over to the imaginary bow. For this imaginary bow, the elbows stay below shoulder level, recall. So inhale and exhale as you pull this imaginary string of the bow. So inhale, you take a little twist of the body and you squeeze the glutes and the leg muscles. Inhale and exhale, some other muscles in the lower leg and the outer side of the hip. Exhale as you squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale as you squeeze, inhale, release. Inhale and exhale, and then take it to the middle. We'll take another cat-cow once again. All right, reaching forward, rounding out the spine. Inhale, slide the hands towards the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, reaching forward again. Rocking back and forth on your sits bones. Moving and changing the shape of the spine as you get some nice, comfortable movements there. Moving with your breath as well. Feeling those nice cleansing breaths as you inhale. Nice nourishing exhales. Come back to center, and we'll take it to the other side. So again, side angle could be at right angles, or you move where it's comfortable on your chair. If it's available to you, you can either do these also standing up at the corner of your chair, or your leg can be somewhere in front of you or behind you, wherever it feels comfortable to you. I'll just take it in the middle of the way. All right, so we'll take our hands on their hips and then lengthen through the crown of the head like we just got a little taller in our seat. Shine the heart forward as we twist a little bit forward. And then we'll just take this little tilt at the hip as we lower our forearm to our lap, keeping the bottom ribs lifted. And one arm comes up. Exhale, bend the elbow, making some space between that upper earlobe and the top of that shoulder. You can bring your gaze to the front big toe or the knee. Inhale, the gaze comes up, the arm comes up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Finding some nice smooth breaths here, really feeling the body as it feels that breath. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Nice, smooth breaths there. There you go. Nice. Take it a little bit at a time, and with more repetition, maybe you do more or back off. Rest whenever you need to. Inhale, bring it up, and then up to warrior two. Remember, reach the palms up and shimmy the shoulders down away from the ears. So you're relaxed here. Elbows stay below shoulder level for this pull of the imaginary bow as we bend the elbows, one elbow, as you bring it back. So inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale and exhale a few times like that, where we're bending and pulling. So reach, exhale, and inhale. Back and forth like that. Moving at your own pace of your own breath. Getting some nice space at any time you need to rest the arm and still keep one arm moving, that is okay. Take it a few times like that, where we actually get that little bit of movement and squeeze of the glutes, or the squeeze of the muscles in the lower limbs as you press onto the floor, as you push into your seat, as you pull as well. On the flex, you give that nice little squeeze. And then exhale here, pause, release the hands to your lap. Bring yourself back to the middle of your seat. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. Deep breath in. Lift the heart, chin slightly tucked towards the throat, or stretch the jaw forward if that feels okay to your neck. Exhale, rounding out, chin slightly tucked towards the heart and the throat. Inhale, slide the hands towards the hips as you arch the back. So rounding out the spine, rocking on the sits bones back and forth like that. That's it. And then sit back in your chair a little bit for support in the back. Inhale, bring the arms up, or you can rest the arms if you're tired, and then you'll slowly lower them down. So we'll take inhale, lengthen, one arm and one leg, or both arms and one leg at a time, alternating feet back and forth like that. Reaching and bending, reaching and bending, reaching and bending. Take a few more times like that. You can even bend the elbows when you bring it down. If you have arm lymphedema, you can bring them and keep them about level with the heart instead of lowering them below the heart. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arms out to the side. Lift the heels, lift the gaze, lift the arms. Exhale, lower down, or just bring them down towards the belly. Inhale, reach it out and up. Heels come up, the arms come up a little bit at a time. Slowly lower them down. Pause after your exhale. Deep breath in, full breath out. Exhale, lower down. Pause after your exhale. Deep breath in, full breath out. Reach it up and exhale there. Pause to bring your hands to your heart. Maybe one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Take a full deep breath here. Exhale and feel the movement of the breath through the body. Deep breath in, full breath out. Nice, smooth, long exhales. Maybe slide the hands over the belly so you can really feel the expansion in the belly. Exhale here. Deep breath in, full breath out. As you notice what you notice in your practice, as you notice the sensations of the breath and some areas of the body, maybe some areas that feel comfortable. Maybe you notice some areas that don't feel as comfortable, but allow that to be. Returning your attention back to your breath. Easeful with your breath, calming the nervous system down a little more as you return to a natural breath. You can use the pillows underneath the feet If you have leg lymphedema, in fact, if it's available to you to lie on the floor, you can just simply place the lower limbs on the chair, or if you have arm lymphedema, you can stack pillows on your lap and rest here. Take a deep breath here and drop the head towards the heart. Inhale, lift the gaze, or with an eyes closed, using an internal gaze, exhale, lower the head. Inhale as you reach your gaze up, your internal gaze up, and your head may lift up. Exhale, lower the head down. Inhale, back to center. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take a turn of the head to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to center. And one more time like that to the side. Inhale, back to center. Resting the hands comfortably, reassessing if you can make yourself about 10% more comfortable in your seat. Now let the head go, just resting it on your spine as if you were leaning on the back of a sturdy, healthy, large tree. You feel your spine lean up against this tree as you feel your roots in the ground, underneath your seat and underneath your feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale completely. Inhale for a count of 4 or 2 if that is more comfortable. Hold for a count of 2. Exhale for a count of 2 or 4. Inhale for a count of 2 or 4. Hold for a count of 2. Exhale for a count of 2 or 4. Pause after your exhale for 2. Inhale for 2 or 4. Pause for a count of 2. Exhale for a count of 2 or 4. Pause for a count of 2. And then inhale for 4 or 2. No pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale, let it go for 4 or 2. No pause. Inhale for 2 or 4 once again. No pause at the top. Exhale for 4 or 2. No pause. Just return to natural breathing and natural flow of the breath moving through you. Maybe using a soft gaze if you haven't already. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable to you. And just let the breath move through you as you breathe from the inside out. Letting the back of the head and neck rest. Let the back of the spine release into your seat, resting in the surface as you find calm, ease, flow of the breath moving through your system. Maybe you notice if you send your attention to your fingertips, you may feel your heartbeat. Take a moment to notice the breath. If your distracting thoughts or sounds or sensations arise, return them back to the breath. As you notice the breath, inhale on the inhale, a nice cleansing inhale. On the exhale, a nice nourishing exhale. Returning to senses in the body breathing. Relaxing and letting go of any holding on or gripping that you may be doing. Just settling in with your breath. Feeling the support underneath you and all around you. You may choose to bring your hand back to your heart center and bow gently to feel the air on the skin and to thank your body for all that it does for you and for giving it the practice of yoga. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. I hope you found it of benefit. Thank you all.